This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So this is an just let's kick started. This is an training for Selenium automation from beginners to expert level. So myself Arvind, I'm going to be your trainer, and this is an introductory session. So where we are going to go through like say what and all we are going to learn in Selenium, and what are the prerequisites and what are the frameworks that we are going to see about it, and a couple of frameworks we'll be seeing over here now. And yeah, we'll be doing that one. Yes. So as you know, like my name is Arvind, so I have 9 plus years of experience in automation test engineer, and I worked with different frameworks as part of Selenium like Cucumber, JVM, TestNG, JUnit, etc. And also I worked with other automation tools like Cypress IO, APM, REST Assured, and stuffs. And I worked with clients like Verizon, Standard Chartered, Emirates, NBD, Binance, and most recently the UBS as well. So I've been as a corporate trainer for around like 6 plus years. So it's I'll be taking care of Selenium automation training for you. Yeah. So let's start it off. So to kickstart it off, so basically why we need automation. So the thing is like say, so automation is something like say to make our manual work much more easier, or to do the repetitive tasks, we have like automation. So automation, when we categorize it, like we have like different tools in the industry. So in which like from my experience, I've seen like say Selenium has been going quite well or quite standard for a couple of years. Maybe I could say it as a decade actually. For the past 10 years, I've seen like say it's been ruling the automation portfolio for a very long time. So before automation came into picture, that means like before Selenium came into picture, like we had a tool called QTP or UFT actually. So QTP was a prior version of it, and UFT is the latest version. But Selenium has swallowed everything and it has emerged as a winner actually. So to be really frank, that's how we call Selenium. So Selenium is like say something like which people were expecting it to perform very easily, and more importantly like say it's like say cost effective. That means it is an open source tool, simple as it is we called. So what happened is like say why we moved on to your Selenium, simple thing. So Selenium, let's take it up. So why we moved on to your Selenium? The first thing, it's an open source. When it came into picture, it was the only open source tool available which anyone and everyone can download and start testing on the go. Okay, so next thing is like start the automation testing on the go. So no need of any prerequisites or anything we require it for setup of your Selenium, I mean. Okay, but obviously we need some knowledge on some certain programming language. But apart from that, we don't require anything much. And the next thing is like say the greater competition is like say the language. So it supports almost all the languages. Like say it started off with Java, and then it came up with C sharp, and then it had your JavaScript, Python, and then even PHP also uses. It's a very old language, but still
Hi.
they use. Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, you're audible. Yes, please tell me.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. Can you let me know if something is there, or you can ping it in the chat as well. You guys able to hear me? Hello. Okay, you're not able to hear me. Okay, just a moment. Are you guys able to hear me now?
Yep, we are able
Hello?
to hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the confirmation. So let me. Okay. So Kirti says no. So how many of you not able to hear me? Like, just can you ping in the chat? So is it only for Kirti or like everyone is not able to hear me? Hello? Okay, thank you. You're audible. Maybe Kirti, can you drop off and rejoin again? Like, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. Rejoin. Voice is too low. Okay, let me just a moment. Let me wear my headphones so that it is more audible. Is it audible now, guys? Be much clearer than but yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So Kirti, are you able to hear me now? Like you can ping in the chat if you want. Yep. Way better. Okay. Okay. So let's start it again. So we were seeing about like say advantages of Selenium over the other tools. So just I was listing out like why Selenium has been ruling for the industry for quite a long time. So the first thing is like it's an open source tool. So open source tool in the sense like say no need any license to use it. Okay, and to start automation on the go, so no need to get any primary or prerequisites, but obviously there is some programming knowledge required. So apart from that we don't require anything, so you can start it easily, very easily, and then go ahead. And what are the languages used? So this is the main advantage at that point of time when qtp or uft was there, because qtp or uft supported only like say only vb scripts actually, but the Selenium was supporting a wide range of programming languages. It started out with Java, and soon C Sharp came into picture, and then JavaScript came, Python, PHP, all came into picture. So to list out like say what are the frameworks available. So there are a lot of frameworks available in industry. So to let you know few things for Java. So basically we have quite a lot like say TestNG, JUnit, uh testing the unit mostly we use it up, and also like Java there is lot of thing like say Serenity is available, lot of third party items are available. To list out a few things, so here I'm listing 3 items. And for C sharp we have like say, since it's a Microsoft related, we have like say n unit available. So that is one thing like in C sharp it's standing out. And then for the JavaScript again there is a quite a lot available like say Jasmine is there, Cypress is also one more thing which is derived from your Selenium only. So Cypress is available, and also we have the protractor as well. Okay, and for Python, to let you know, I think there is something called your PyTest. Okay, so which is very famous. And PHP, I'm not sure what is a thing, because these are the popular languages which use your Selenium actually: Java, C Sharp, JavaScript, and Python. So these are the popular frameworks that they use it up for your testing. And again like say what are the prerequisites I need to require for your Selenium is like say, so prerequisite in the sense like say you need to learn, or like say what are the things I need to know for your Selenium is like say we need to have Java, like say nowadays we need like say Java 11 plus version. Okay, 11 plus version, because I think yesterday there was a news happening, your Selenium doesn't support Java 8 version, so it's going to be like say 11 plus version it's going to support. Let's check it up. Like say we need to go to your official Selenium website. Okay, let's go to Selenium downloads. So you can see it over here somewhere available. Uh, okay. So this is the full story, or this is the official website of your Selenium. Okay. So yesterday there was a news going around, like say, okay, this is the news actually. If you see the news over here from September 30, 2023, that means this year from September, your Java 11 will be the minimum version supported for your Selenium. Okay, so the 8 version is gone, so we are moving ahead actually. So this is a good move and the right move. So make sure, like say, you have the Java 11 version. So anyhow, we'll be seeing in the session how to install it and go about it up as well. But just to keep your heads up, like this is the latest news that is going around. So I'll just ping you this website so that you can also have a visit on it. Okay, Kirti, I'm still unable to hear. Okay, I think she dropped off. I think she has some issues. Anybody else not able to hear me? Just can you confirm it?
I'm able to hear you.
Ah, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So I think I've joined from mobile. I'm not sure like the others has. Yeah. So maybe yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Nagaraj. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe if something goes wrong, please ping me or just unmute yourself and please tell me. Yeah. So maybe something from her end, there is some issue, I think. Yeah. Yes. So this is the Java 11 version that we need to use it up. That is going to be your minimum version going ahead for your Selenium. So let's practice it from our current session itself. So let's not install anything below Java 11. So, and also the features that we are going to see about is like related to Java 11 only. So we are not going to see anything like lesser than 8. So obviously we are going to move above 8. So that is one thing over here. And then yes, to go to the Selenium. So this is the latest version that we are going to use it up, like 4.1 sorry, yeah, 4.10.0. So just click on this one. It obviously downloads your jar file, simple as it is. So this is the setup you require it up. So we need a jar file. That's it, simple. So nothing more we require it up for your Selenium. So it's quite easy. And also the drivers we require it up. So what is a browser you're going to use it up? Depending on the browser, what you're going to use it up. Again, Internet Explorer, I think it's been decommissioned, but still, if you want to use your Internet Explorer for your testing, again, it depends upon 32 or 64-bit Windows. And as I said you, these are the clients actually. So that means like say what are the programming languages that you can use it up for Java, like say 4.10, and this is the stable version. So always go ahead with the stable version. So if there is any unstable version or like say not an officially released version, please avoid it, because there might be some glitches available with them. So don't use those things actually. So whatever is the stable version, go ahead with that. Yes. So that is one thing. And then Maven version ecosystem, yeah, here is the browsers. So whichever the browser you want to get it downloaded. So most probably all the people nowadays are sticking on to Chrome browser, but still other browsers, if you want to use it, you can download it. For example, if you want to go to Edge, go to the documentation, there should be something like a downloads available over here. Okay, so these are the list of releases. So each release corresponds to your version of your browser that you're going to use. For example, I have a Firefox over here with me. So here you can see, like say, let me check the version of my Firefox. Simple as it is. Okay, not this one. Yeah, you can see my Firefox version is 014. Okay, so if I'm prepared to do your Firefox testing, browser testing, then I go to the documentation, then I check for the version actually. So which we have seen is like say, where is it? Oopsie. Yeah, Gecko driver. This is the one. So for Firefox, we usually tell Gecko driver. So that is what we tell about. So let me go for the releases actually. That's better. Yeah, so get the latest version. Simple as it is. Just you need to download the latest version. So okay, so here let me check. I'm using a Mac. So if you're using in Windows, consider about the 64 and the 32-bit and then download it up. So since I'm using a Mac, let me download this one. Yes. So again, it's going to be like say I'm extracting it. So if you see, this is the Gecko driver. So when you double click it, nothing happens. You just need to give some permissions. That's all. Okay. This is the problem with the Mac actually. Yes. You can see the Gecko driver is there, and this is how it usually opens. It's nothing but it's a simple file available, a terminal file available, which will check for the Firefox version. So what happens in the background, I'm telling you. So this Gecko driver will check for the Firefox available in your local machine or your PC, and then if the version matches with it, it works. If it doesn't match, like basically it will be throwing you some errors. So that is how it works. Not only the Gecko driver, so any driver, it's even if it's going to be your Edge, that is how it's going to be working. Even if it's going to be a Chrome, that is how it's going to be working. So if you go to Chrome, so our traditional browser, like let me see what's my Chrome version. So I go about over here, about Chrome. So it's 114. Okay, so now I need to use my Chrome. Okay, so where is it? Okay, not this one, I'm sorry. Okay, they changed quite a bit on the website. Just a moment. Not this one. Yeah, so this is the download version. You can have it up. So whatever is the stable, just use that one. So as you can see, like say upcoming beta dev, don't use all these things. Okay, so it might cause some issues. So whatever is your stable version, click on it. Like say you can see it over here, 1063. 106. Yeah, this is the upcoming one, but it's not, the status is not tick mark. Like, let's download this one and check it out. Simple as it is. Okay, so I'm having a Mac one. So let's copy it, paste it. It should download it up. Yeah, so this is how it works. So again, for your Chrome, so just open it. Like it's again a zip file available over here. So this is a Chrome for testing actually. So this is how it works. Okay, so let us run it later in part in our testing and we'll check it out. Okay, okay. Or if you don't want to do it like this, simple as it is, you can go to your google.com. The best way is like say Chrome driver for Selenium. You can download it up. so it will point to the right direction for you. Okay, so this way also you can search it, it points to the same thing. So you can see it over here, 90 is available, 106 is not there. So this is how you can relate the version. So if it is not the right version, assume like say your Chrome is like say 114, and if you're trying to use 113, so this binary will not work for this one. So you need to correspond to that particular binary, and then you need to download it and you need to check it out. Okay, so maybe let me download this stable version as well. Where is it? 106. Okay, so over here. So I'll go for the Mac actually. Copy it. So let me download this one as well. Okay, because oh okay, it doesn't work. No problem. Okay, so you can see like HTTP status 404. That means it has not been uploaded yet. So it's an upcoming version. Okay, so that is the problem. But these are the stable versions. So you can see 200. That means like it will work. Okay, simple as it is. So these are the setup. Usually we require it up for our testing. Okay. Uh, let, let me give the permission for it. Okay, let's check it later. Yeah, no problem. Not this one. For now, we don't require it. Okay, so this is the setup we require it up. For the setup in the sense Java 11 plus version we require it up. I showed you why we are using the Java 11 plus version, because Java 8 version has been it's going to get decommissioned from your September, so it is better to use your Java 11 plus version. And there is a Selenium standalone driver we require it up. So that's again the version that we are going to use it like 4.1.0. Okay, so and then we need to have the browsers as well. So I showed you like how to match your browsers, like say depend, so whatever is in your desktop or your laptop, so take that version, match it with that particular release version, and then download it up. Okay, so browser versions and the type in the sense it's nothing but your Firefox, Chrome or Edge or anything, whichever you want to use it. So your Selenium supports almost all the browsers, so there is no restriction over here. So unlike the competitors, like say when you say about like say Selenium competitors, so the competitors are like say who is going to be your competition for your Selenium. So they are basically it's going to be like say two tools which is going to be available in your industry. So which is nothing but your Cypress plus Playwright plus Selenium. Okay. So how many have already been working with either of these tools? Any idea you have? Like say, any of you have started to work or already working on these tools? Anyone in our session? Maybe you can just unmute yourself and let me know. No issues. Okay, no problem. Let me check the chat. Okay. Oh, no problem. So basically, these are the competitors like what Selenium is facing right now. But previous competitors was only one. There was like a QTP available, and the Jasmine and Protractor was available. But now there is a quite a lot of competition available for Selenium. So again, Cypress and Playwright. So to a certain extent, they are also an open source tool, but they are also like say moving towards your cloud based actually. So cloud based in the sense they have their own cloud system to run your automation cases and stuff, which is again like say you need to pay and use it up. It's not free of cost, so you need to pay it and consume it up. But Selenium doesn't have any cloud based things. If we want, we can integrate Selenium and use your cloud. So again, that is again a free source. Like say Selenium, you can integrate it with your Docker. You can create the image available in the Docker and then run it with the Docker. So all those things we'll be seeing it about a sample example, because like as an industry we can't reproduce it over here, but we'll try to match it up, cover it up according to the industry standards. It should be the same, no other like say issues would be there. But again, like there is certain set of things which is available in industry which we can't reproduce in our local in the sense our desktop, laptop and stuff. So but we'll try to match it up mostly. But let's come back to the competition, like say Cypress, Playwright and Selenium. So Cypress supports, like say, mostly it is like a JavaScript based framework, and Cypress supports like say two programming languages. One is going to be like say your JavaScript, and second one is going to be your TypeScript. And Cypress is also a very easy tool, but one thing that keeps avoiding them to use it is like the language barrier. So you need to know your JavaScript and your TypeScript in order to run your Cypress. And apart from that, like say it also has a cloud based native cloud based environment. So again we need to purchase it up, you need to log into it, and there is again some security issues would be available in case if we are going to use it up. So due to that, like say I wouldn't say people are not using it, people are using it. So due to the asynchronous behavior of your cloud based asynchronous behavior of your Cypress, so that is one main thing which Cypress stands out actually. So more or less, like say Cypress and Playwright, if you see, more or less both the tools are like say almost equal in their competition. But what happens in the Playwright is like say Playwright is more advantageous when compared to Cypress, because Playwright again uses Java, and it also uses the framework TestNG as well for Playwright, because Playwright is mostly derived from your Microsoft, and they are like say trying to keep up with the competition. And Playwright again, as I said, it's a Java based, and also you can use C sharp as well, and TestNG and other frameworks you can use it up. Again, Playwright is also you need to use your cloud based if you require it up. But Selenium stands out because all like say if you see all these tools, right, whether it's going to be your protractor, Jasmine, Cypress, leave it aside, that's a quite a different tool. Your PyTest, C sharp, NUnit, and also the Ruby thing is also available. For Ruby I can just give you one thing, like say we have something called a Calabash actually. Ruby also you can list it out. So what happens is like why Selenium stands out is like say everything, like it's trying to use the Selenium as the base, and on top of it like they try to build it up. So Selenium is going to be like a master, so on top of it only like all these tools are coming into picture. So that's what I'm coming to tell. So Selenium is the master, so on top of that one only, like whether your Cypress or your Playwright or anything, your Jasmine, Protractor, PyTest, Calabash, anything comes into picture. So that is why like Selenium has been topped in the industry, and you can customize your Selenium framework like anything. So whatever you list it out, like you'll be able to do it. Some type of support would be available. When I tell about support, like say there is no official support available, so only lot of communities are available, and there is no official certification for Selenium yet in the industry. So don't get fooled by like say Selenium official certifications and all those stuffs. So people in an industry only come with the help of experience and lot of practice, they come with Selenium. So there is no official certification as of now in the industry to guarantee like Selenium, like you're a certified Selenium tester. So don't get betrayed by that. So there is no official certifications. There is certifications when you take, it's going to be only like ISTQB, ACTE and all those things available. For automation there is no certifications. So at least for whatever I've listed over here, there is no certifications available. Okay, so everything comes by practice and how you do it every day and how you manage different scenarios. That is how your experience comes into picture. Okay, so that's where you can stand out as part of your existing competition. Okay, so any doubts here so far till now, like say why we move towards Selenium and what are the prerequisites we require say for Selenium and stuff? So something you need to highlight, just ping me in the chat or we can continue. Just pause for a minute.
Are you are you teaching a core Java in this?
Yes, yes, Nagaraj. Yeah, we are teaching the core Java part as well. So I'll be coming to that in a moment or two. Yeah. So
Okay,
what are the things we are going to teach as part of core Java?
wonderful. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah, here I don't know any coding. I don't have any knowledge on coding part. Do you teach coding part which required by the Selenium?
Yes, we do teach you like say coding part as well, because like say since it's the first session, just I'm presenting it out. But going forward, everything would be a practical one. So it's like it's not like say 50 percentage theoretical and 50 percentage practical. It's going to be like 100 percentage theoretical. Sorry, practical one. So we'll be using the Eclipse going forward. We'll be keep on. Scripting something, and then we'll be checking the results out. So yes, there is also training on the Java part as well. So since two three peoples are asking about Java, so let me pull in the syllabus part, like what and all we are going to teach in the Java part.
Yeah, that would helpful. Not only Java, how integration like CI/CD pipeline or anything Jenkins. Are you teaching? Yeah, anything other than this
Yes.
Selenium?
Yes, we do have this part actually. So once after we have constructed the page object model on the basis of BDD and TDD, right? So we have the integration of your Jenkins as well, and
Hmm.
how to run your scripts on your Jenkins. We do teach it up, and also
Hmm.
like say we have a conceptual understanding of Docker. So again, this is
Hmm.
practical as well. So how to create an image, how to run your Selenium on your Docker, we do teach it up. So we kept it at the last part because we have like say a couple of things before that we need to know about. So one is like say the framework part, like say we'll be teaching about TestNG for you, and also the grid part will be teaching it to you. So the grid is like
Hmm.
say how to do parallel execution, how to start your
Hmm.
server, and what is a hub and node concepts, we'll be teaching it. And the framework part, we have like say three different frameworks: our
Hmm.
traditional frameworks, keyword, hybrid, and data driven. So this is part of the testing G, we'll be teaching it. And again we have like say Cucumber as well. So Cucumber is one of the widely business oriented tool that we are using it. So to understand or to the coverage of your business analyst or product owner, we are using it. So this tool will be like say most probably a lot of people are using currently in the industry. So this also we need to see it about, and how to do a page object model with the help of Cucumber, as well as with the help of this normal test ng. So both the things we'll be seeing it. And then again we'll be integrating with something called a build tool, which is nothing but your Maven. We'll be checking it about, and once Maven is done, then we go to the Jenkins part, because we need a
Okay.
build tool to run it up, and then we go to the Jenkins. And once Jenkins is done, so how to run it on the Docker environment, we'll be seeing it about, because
Okay. Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Apart from
please.
this, is there anything GitHub or Git uh,
Yes, yeah,
like
we do have the Git actually.
essentials? Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Git we need it up, because when you see it, right, say like say in the Jenkins section, so we'll be doing like say two types of things actually. One is
Hmm.
like we create a Jenkins, and then we put your local code into Jenkins, and then we run it up. And the next thing is like there is something called a GitHub available, so where we need to understand like say why we need a Git, and uh, what makes us to use the Git actually. And we integrate
Right.
the Git with the Jenkins, and how to pull it from your repository to your Jenkins. So that part we'll be seeing it about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the Git also concepts also you are teaching out. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Wonderful.
So that we'll be checking it up Git as well. So these are the things actually. So yeah. So when we
Yeah.
come to Java part, we'll be checking these things actually. So how to set up your environment, your Java programming concept, and what is class, variable, methods, packages, and oops concept, loops and conditional loops, and access modifiers, interface and constructors, your collections, and your exception handling, and how to create a custom exceptions,
Excuse
and
me.
retrieving. Yeah, yes, please.
Are you teaching Java from the beginning? Because I'm
Yes,
the
yes.
beginner. I don't know
Mhm.
Java.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We started from the beginning.
So
Yes.
how does this program works for the beginner?
Yeah, like for the beginner, I could suggest like say you would require like say or like say for beginners, everyone would require a lot of practice because
Mm-hmm.
Java doesn't come that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there are a lot of references available, it doesn't come that much. But you need to put a lot of efforts actually because
Mm-hmm.
every day at least an hour of practice is required to get a hold of Java.
Okay.
So because like
Mm-hmm.
say whatever we are teaching is with respect to the Selenium, so we are not
Mm-hmm.
teaching like say complete Java course. We'll be touch
Oh.
basing the Java from the beginner level
Mm-hmm.
to intermediary level. So we don't take it to the advanced level because as part of testing we are just a testers again at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So we are not going
Okay.
to be any developers. So the expectation is like for you to know from the beginning, like say beginner level to the intermediary level. So advanced level we don't take it up because there is a separate course available for Java advanced levels for
Okay.
like say to say about the bootstrap and spring and all those things. So those are
Mm-hmm.
available. So this
Mm-hmm.
is going to be like till the intermediary level. So it will help you to crack your interviews because mostly when you come to the interview part, like it will be like say mostly the questions will be related to programming languages and scenarios actually. Like say what is going to be like say array, how you will be like say using the array to sort the elements and those kind of stuffs. So those kind of examples, we have a lot of examples and lot of experience based questions we have, so which will be
Okay.
helpful for you. And also like say we have some practice questions as well, enough
Mm-hmm.
practice questions to
Okay.
make you to work and then to get along with the Java as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like it should not be an issue. But if you're looking forward for more advanced Java courses, like then there is a separate course I think available. But
Okay.
this is an intermediary level, so we are not going to
So
advanced
what
level.
you're teaching in this curriculum is enough for the Selenium course, right?
Selenium, yes, exactly,
Okay.
exactly, yeah, enough for Selenium.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then yeah, and also one more
Okay.
concept is available. I forgot to include generics. Okay, so we'll be
Mm-hmm.
doing about like introduction to generics. Okay, because most probably now a lot of people are using generics and how to use it we'll be checking about. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
yeah, thank you. So and these are the conceptuals like a Selenium, how what is required we'll be using it up. So there is something called locator concept, an important concept. So without locators, we can't do anything. Simple as it is. We need locators in order to identify the elements inside your web page, and then we use it to crack it up. So this is one important thing: locators concept, your XPath and techniques, and that is most important. And also like handling how to handle different browsers, as we have seen now, right? Just moments before, like say how to download a browser and stuffs like over here, Geeko driver and Chrome Mac. Okay, we'll be seeing it up. So just I would like to know like whether majority of using like say Mac or your Windows, like say maybe I'll stick
Windows.
on Windows. Okay, fine. So maybe from tomorrow we'll check it up on the Windows. No issues. So
Is it
obviously
works
there
for
are no.
Windows or Mac?
Selenium is compatible everywhere, whether it's OS independent, even in your Linux, Ubuntu, Mac, and Windows. Like say, it's like the same actually. So there is no
Okay,
difference,
fine.
big difference actually. So only thing is like as you saw now, right? When I want to use it up, like I was not able to use it in the Mac. So that is like say you need to give some sudo command on the Mac and then run it so that it is available for you. So nothing big is there in the Mac. So just you need to give some permissions for that particular file. That's it. Like say whatever I downloaded over here, right? So this particular Chrome. So I need to give some permissions. That's it. Like how you give in your Windows, right? You have like chmod and then you give the privileges to them. So similarly in a Mac you need to give it. So apart from that, nothing much is there. No difference is there. I would say there is no difference. So just to keep up with you, I'm just moving towards the Windows. That's it. But if something is there you want to see in Mac, no problem. I really welcome it. So I can show it to you as well. So no issues. And as part of like say frameworks, like we do like TestNG, there are a lot of concepts available, but again like say TestNG is a framework that will be using it and we'll be exhaustively seeing about your TestNG, because that is like in industry most of the people use it up. And when it comes to Cucumber, like we'll check two things in the framework part. One is like TestNG and your JUnit. So two things we'll be seeing it about, because sometimes in an industry if you see like say Cucumber, it works along well with JUnit and easy to implement as well. But when TestNG is available, there is little more scripting when compared to JUnit for the compatibility of TestNG with your Cucumber. So nothing much. So both will be seeing it about. For Cucumber alone, we'll be seeing your both TestNG part and the JUnit part as well. Okay, so that will be an extra thing to you. So whichever you feel like you are comfortable with, you can create it up. So it is not like say hard and fast rule, because both the frameworks have their own advantage and disadvantages. Now like say since it's like say 2023 year, so both has been more competitive, like TestNG and JUnit. So whichever you use, it will be sufficient. Because if you go like say down the lane like 5 years back, like TestNG didn't like say JUnit didn't have the parallel execution, but now JUnit 5 has parallel execution. So there is not much of a big difference now between the two frameworks, but obviously it depends upon your organization and your team structure to decide upon it. So we'll be seeing both the things, but again it's up to your call to decide like which one to go with. But again both are like say now are equally competitive. So there is, I can't say there is this doesn't have and it has it. So both are like say very equal now. So that is how it is. And then Cucumber is the major part will be concentrated into, because nowadays a lot of people started to use it and business oriented testing has come into picture, where you need to collaborate with your business analyst and product owner in order to check your code coverage, and like say code coverage and what and all you have covered so far can be easily identified with the help of Cucumber. So that is how basically it works, Cucumber. It's a very easy framework and interesting framework to learn. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it. And from the design pattern, like say we'll be using something called your page object model, so which is going to be your traditional page object model. So and also like say we'll also be seeing about like say how to implement it in your BDD and your TDD. So that is how it goes about it for your Selenium.
Yeah, okay. Like apart from this integration, like are you teaching anything like as Jira integration, um, uh, like with the user stories, how you would be mapping into the agile framework?
No, that part we don't touch base it actually. We don't
Hmm.
touch base it. Why? Because like say different people use different things. So there is Zypher available, X-ray available, lot of
Mm,
third-party tools available. And
correct.
again, Jira is something like say which we need some license to use it up for all these things. So we don't touch base that one.
Okay. So about what about ALM?
ALM also we don't touch it. Like again, we don't have the resource for that. so we
Okay.
don't touch
Okay.
base setup. Yeah,
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you. So all those things that I think like ALM, I'm not quite sure, but for Zephyr and X-ray, like all these test management tool, like we can make use of the API as well for
Mm.
the script to be or to make it to success or a failure automatically without going to the Jira and those plugins.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there
Zephyr.
is the
Yep.
API, yeah, API available, so which we can use it. But since like we don't have a proper Jira in our demo environment, like we don't touch base that. Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
yeah. So this is what we'll be covering it up, and yes. So yep. So to just to show it to you, so just a prerequisite, what are the tools that we are going to use it up? So again, like say from the tools perspective, what we'll be using it up is like say we'll be using something called a Eclipse, but again it depends on individual. So which you feel comfortable. So Eclipse or IntelliJ. So whichever you feel like you can use it, you can use it up. So maybe in the upcoming session I'll be telling it to you. So both are like say convenient tool. So Eclipse is an open source tool and IntelliJ is basically there are two versions available. So one is like say a pro version available, or you can use the community version. So community version is the free version and pro version is the licensed version. So usually we don't go for licensed tool because Selenium itself is an open source tool, so why to pay for a tool like which we need to pay and use it. And also we'll be using like Java 11 version. Okay, so as I showed you, 8 is not supported starting September, so it is better to go with the Java 11 version. I think the current version available Java is like say 21. I think current Java version is like say 21. So we'll install the 21. So let me check in my terminal what version I have it up. Java hyphen version. So this is how. So I have the 17. So you can also try install the 17. Maybe I'll show you the setup in just a moment or two. So these are the two major things that we need to use it up. And then again the Selenium standalone server will be using your 11x version. So this is the setup part, okay, that we'll be using it up. So these are the tools that we require it up. Just to start off with that, like say since most are available, so how to install your Java version is like say just you can go to your google.com. So you can use like say Java download, okay, you can click your Java download. So whether it's going to be your Windows or Mac, so anything. So just click Java JDK download. So there is an official Oracle website available altogether. So let me ping you this website. Uh, just you can make a note of it. So here you can see JDK 20 and 17 available. So whichever you feel like you can use it up. So I'm using the 17. So 20 is also absolutely fine. No issues would be there. So depending upon what version you're using, like say what is your OS, like Linux, Mac and Windows are available. So if you're using your Windows, like go with the installer, okay. So just download your exe file and then run it up, simple as it is. And if you're using your Mac OS, and again depending upon like say which Mac you have, whether you have the DMG installer ARM64 or your normal 64-bit, like say there are two versions in the currently, like one is with respect to your Intel processor and one is with your M1 processor, the Apple's chipset. So basically depending on that you need to use it up. So ARM64 you can use it up, it's for your Mac. So just click on the DMG and then run it up, simple as it is. If you're going to use your Linux, again the same thing, your 64, so which version or package, just download it and then run it up, simple. Okay, so this is the setup part. Like say since I'm using a Mac, I can just download it and show it to you. Just let's click it up. That's it. So it will be downloading a DMG file, simple as it is. So once it downloads, just double click it, it will be run it for you. Since I already have a 17 version, so I'll stick on to that. But you can install the 20 version, okay? But if you want the 17 as well, just go ahead with the 17, and whichever is your version, you can download it and install it. Okay, simple as it is. So once you install your Java, so you need to basically set it up in a you need to set it up as an environment variable. Okay, so let me put it over here. So setup Java. So tomorrow I'll show it in a Windows to you, so don't worry about it. So what happens over here is, like, say in Windows, so you need to set up two things. One is going to be, like, say, your path, system path. Okay, in your system variable, you need to set the path, and your second one is going to be, like, say, system variable or java underscore home. You need to set it up. So both these things are mandatory, okay, so that it is universally available across your Windows. For Mac, basically we don't require anything, so it is automatically installed because it's a DMG file. By default it will be installed inside your globally. Okay, default it would be global, so no issue should be there. So when for Windows alone, you need to set it up over here. So for Mac, if it is not globally available, I think I have certain commands to export the path, so I'll show it to you. So these are the Java setups we require it up. And Eclipse, again, it's again a simple thing. So you can go to, like, say, google.com, and there is something called Eclipse download. So again, this varies depending upon your OS version. Let me go out here. So always for Eclipse, go with the latest version. So it's something like download 2023 is available. So it has again your Mac and all those things available. Okay, okay, not this one, sorry. Yep, over here. Okay, so I think this is for your Windows actually. So let me go for a download packages. Yeah, yeah, as you can see, I would suggest you to go for this version, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java and web developers. You can also go for this version as well, but I would suggest you to go for this version, so because this is, like, quite easy to use. And again, Windows, Mac and Linux, so whichever is your version, you can download it and use it. So your Eclipse will work only when you have your Java. Okay, keep that in mind. So Java is the preference, and then your Eclipse. Okay, if it is going to be your IntelliJ, it's again an easy one. So again, IntelliJ, you can go to Google IntelliJ download. So it's part of JetBrains. Okay, accepted. So where is the download? Okay, here is the download for me. So I think it detects automatically, like, since I'm using a Mac, it automatically detects and works. But again, when you go to your Windows, again it will download the Windows version, so 64 or 32-bit. So again, go for always the community edition. So don't go for the license version, because license version, it will be applicable for a month or two, not more than that. So use that one. Okay, so this is how the setup part and what and all we are going to see as part of uh, your Selenium. So any doubts here so far till now? So starting tomorrow, we'll be seeing about, like, say, first we'll start up with Java part, like core Java part. We'll be seeing it up, and then slowly migrating towards your Selenium. So from your Java. So tomorrow we'll be starting off with your Java, and then we'll be seeing the core part of it. What is a class, methods, variables, and those kind of things. And then slowly we'll be migrating towards your Selenium. So for the cost, like, say, for the course details, you can just contact this number, Mr. Kumar, and schedules and stuff. Yeah, so that is part of it. So any questions, like say it's available, we can discuss it over here.
Yeah, can I ask you a dumb question? Uh,
Yes,
uh,
please.
like, yeah, so is there anything, only Selenium web automation is part of it, right? Are you offering anything like APM or rest assured for the
No, sir.
API testings?
Yeah, for APM and other things, we have a separate course available. So in this course, will be mostly concentrated into like Selenium. So for
Selenium,
rest assured
okay,
and yeah, for rest assured and APM, it's a different one available. Because rest
okay,
assured will takes like say 2 to 3 weeks to complete, and APM is
correct.
altogether a different one of
Yeah,
different platform.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And how you will be teaching in Selenium automation with locators, experts, and all those things? Are you
Yes.
like you have a dynamic website has been created or anything like you are taking as a general
Uh,
website?
I usually use this website actually. Yeah, Stack browser stack demo website. This one is
Oh,
available,
okay.
and also I have this one more website available, which I use it. Let me show it. Okay, just a moment. Let me show it to you because I use those things for both Cypress and these things. Actually, it's like almost all the features it would be available actually. When
Oh,
it
okay.
comes to the drop down auto suggest list.
Yeah, main
So
date picks and all those things, right?
yes, exactly. So I have this website in which you have it will cover almost everything, like radio buttons, your typing, your drop downs, your options. So this is a consolidated website actually. Tables. So
Okay.
everything would be available. Mouse overs, iframes, all those things will be available. So
Oh,
we'll be
iframes
focusing.
as well. Mm,
Yes,
yeah.
we'll be focusing on these two things actually, two websites.
And dialog boxes, do you have dialog
Oh yeah,
boxes
yeah, we have it.
with
Oh yeah.
the print dialog or anything? Yeah.
Yes, we do have it. Yeah. Tabs we have,
Okay.
new window we have. So everything we have it.
Okay. Yeah.
So these two websites will be have. For framework purpose, we'll use this one because we need a flow. And for other element validations, we have this one.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So any other questions is that?
Yeah, excuse me. So could you please share the steps how to download Eclipse and Java for Windows?
Sure. I'll send in the document. Yes.
Yeah. So and what about the materials? Or are you providing any material for this course?
Yeah, we'll be providing like say every day we'll be seeing some scripting actually, like at
Mm-hmm.
least 2 3 class files. So what I will do, I'll put it inside the Git. So you need to download it from the Git actually. So it's my public repo available. So this is my Git. I could say just let me open it up. It's over here. So this is a Git available. So what you can do, so
Okay.
every day I'll be sharing something like this URL to you. So the from the URL basically you can download it. For example, I go over here, so Cucumber basic POM code. So you can go to the code, you can download the zip file. So extract the zip file and use it. That's it.
Okay.
So like this we can use it up because this is the easiest way, so that you will also get to know like say how a Git works. So I would prefer like everyone create a Git account. Yeah, it's a simple Git account. Like you can go to like say Git sign up, something would be there. So join Git would be there. So since I've already joined, like let me log it out. Just a moment. Sign up. Okay, sign up would be available. So you can just sign it over here. That's it. Your email and that's it. It asks for just for email and email verification, and then you have a Git. So that it will be easy for you to get to know Git as well.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
a registered email ID with this course or what?
Any email ID, any email ID, Gmail
Yeah,
or
we can
Yahoo
create
Mail, anything,
it, right?
anything, yeah, anything.
Okay.
It is not like Git email ID, we don't have it up, but as it
Mm-hmm.
is, like, say, if you see, mine is already stored over here, so I sign it, that's it. So if you see my profile, right, so you can see my mail ID would be available over here. So this is my Gmail. So any email ID you have, you can directly register it and use it up. Yeah, simple as that.
Okay, thank you.
No. So any other question is there? We can check it. If not, tomorrow same time we'll start up with our core Java part, and then yeah, we'll start off with that. Yes. Okay. So any questions related to the course or the schedule or all those things? Just kindly contact this person. So Mr. Kumar, to get hold of the timings and all those things. Yeah. Okay. That's all I had. Like, thank you. Thanks for attending the session, and we'll meet up tomorrow at the same time, and we'll check up on the Selenium core, Selenium, sorry, the Java part of it. Yeah. We'll start off with the Java part and slowly migrate towards your Selenium. Yeah. I hope this introductory session was helpful. Like, let's meet up tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for attending.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.